how that ends, and welcome to another character prediction tarot reading for Dragon Age the Veilguard. Unfortunately, I already recorded these, but my mic was not turned on. So I will show from the other recording the character draw and the card draw, and then repeat my assessment. Gatt in the hat. Gatt has been in the hat for a while, and I've been wanting to pick Gatt from the hat for a while. And I was really excited to pick Gatt. In Inquisition, I was more neutral about him, but I didn't hate him. I actually liked him. I enjoyed his character. He has strong convictions. He believes in the QUN, but he would not fight Iron Bull when Iron Bull becomes Tal Vashoth, And his eyes. I love his eyes. I was hoping after reading Tevinter Nights that he might be an ally, and perhaps a companion, but I'm really hoping as an ally, as a quest giver, and maybe accompanying us on some missions, because it's the way he was established in Tevinter Nights, willing to set aside. He disagrees with the Antaam, focusing on invading when there are all these threats. Gatt's primary focus is Solas. It's like in Magic the Gathering. Things rajoutent à stack. You got something, and something else adds to the stack. And you got to deal with the top card first, and then work your way back down to what was first put there. So the Qunari invasion is down here, and Solas and the Avenuris, well, now the Avenuris went on top of Solas, so maybe Gatt will focus on that. But maybe his primary mission is Solas, and he was willing to disagree with the Antaam. He was willing to set aside his, not certain beliefs of the QUN, but to set things aside to ally with the Tevinter mage to go against Solas. He has strong convictions there, and that is admirable to me, and that gets me really excited, because as an ally with Rook, either they'd be at odds because Rook's connection with Solas, but they'd be able to go against the Avenuris together, and Gatt would be an in the Qunari, because you got the Antaam here, you got Gatt there, you got Rasan there, and so they're a little all over the place, but Gatt has a clear mission, wanting to stop Solas, wanting to save Thedas, first and foremost. The card was reversed. It was the Two of Wands, Two of Staves. It's the Wraith in the Dragon Age Inquisition tarot deck. I love this image. It's a house. It's a foundation, but it's been flipped upside down. Thedas, you need a strong foundation. Okay, the QUN might have been flipped upside down with truth bombs, not just the chant of light with the risen elven gods. That's like, whoa. The foundation, the house, it's a safe haven, it's a safe place. Thedas is no longer safe. Perhaps just blindly following the QUN is no longer safe, because look at everything that's happening. And so it's been flipped upside down, everything's scattered all over the place, and so Gatt wants to, he wants to focus on saving Thedas. And so I find this very representative, and the card got me really excited for the symbolism of the image on the card. And I'm glad that it's reigniting my energy, even to have to repeat and kind of remember the tangents I went off on initially that there's no audio for. So the card is reversed, low energy. So yes, low energy, because the Qunari are a little all over the place. He's focusing on stopping Solas. Everything that's happening to Thedas, there would be low energy being caused. Trying to save Thedas, that's a huge undertaking. Unfocused plans, yes, because the Qunari are a little all over the place. The Gatt wants to focus on saving Thedas. He's going after Solas. As far as we know, maybe it changed with the Avenuris, but maybe it didn't. As far as we know, he wants to save Thedas. He's going after Solas, okay? But then we have Rasan over here, and we have the Antaam over there in Antiva, and in near Arlathan Forest, in Carinus, Ventus. So it's unfocused plans when Gatt wants everyone to focus on the ever nearest threat, primarily Solas. Let's stop this first. Prevent the veil from being torn down, because he wants to stop the veil from being torn down. Then we can focus on invading. You know, that stack. Loss of directions. Again, same thing. Because they're all over the place. Loss of clear direction. Lack of growth. Because they're going to be killed off as they're invading, so they're not necessarily growing. And then gains that are less than desired. Gatt's gains could be less than desired. The gains of the Qunari are less than what Gatt desires. And they're like, they gain Treviso, but it's less than what they desired, because they're going to lose Treviso again anyway. We're going to take back from them, you know? So, partnership problems. Well, if Rook has a connection with Solas and wants to go after the other Evernearus, but Gatt still wants to go after Solas, that would create partnership problems between the allies. With the QUN, he disagrees with the Antaam. Partnership problems there. Dissatisfaction with work results. Yeah, that goes with the gains that are less desired. Dissatisfied, maybe with Rook, maybe with something about the mission, with the QUN, with the other Qunari, and maybe with his own work, trying to stop Solas, trying to save Thedas. A warning not to combine forces. He would probably warn Rook against an alliance with Solas, and maybe a warning not to combine forces would be given to Gatt about aligning with the Veilguard or with Tevinter mages, losing out. Well, if Gatt chooses, he already aligned with the Tevinter mage, if he aligns with Rook, he might lose out. I don't know if he would be kicked out of the QUN, but he might lose out. And if he sticks with the Qunari, sticks with the QUN, then he loses out from the potential allies. So there's that there too. Ego battles. Okay, so Gatt seems like he follows the QUN, but he has his convictions, strong convictions. He wouldn't fight Iron Bull, you know? But he does seem like he has an ego, and that could possibly get in the way. Ego battles, especially if he's in an alliance with Rook and the Veilguard to stop the Evernearus, but he also wants to stop Solas, and they would be at odds there, so there would be ego battles there. Maybe he's helping, but between Solas and Gatt, ego battles there. I don't know if we encounter Iron Bull, maybe ego battles there, or with the QUN. He wants to refocus the Qunari towards the goal that he wants. There would be ego battles there with his superior, with other Qunari. Gatt is an interesting character. I like him. I like how he was set up in Tevinter Nights. He would be a good ally to have, because he would have insight, Qunari insights, QUN insights that would help us potentially against the Qunari invasion, and maybe, just maybe, we might be able to convince him to help us stop the Qunari invasion if he feels strongly enough that it needs to be stopped, so that we're all focusing on saving Thedas. Instead, put a pause to the invasion so he agrees to help us stop it. Well, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you all soon. Masaranas.